Do you pledge to preserve and enrich your affection for each other and to share it with all beings? To take the loving feelings you have for one another and your vision of each other's potential and inner beauty as an example, and rather than spiraling inwards and becoming self absorbed, to radiate this love out of words to all beings. We do. You may now kiss the bride. Do you remember when we first met? It was years ago when I found you stranded on the shore. You were quite wary of me. You've never seen a creature like me before. Back then, my race was nothing more than a myth in your people's stories. You shivered in your boots. You held to your gun tightly, and you pointed it right at me. You threatened to shoot me, but I know you were just scared. So I approached you, slithered across the sand with my scaly tail. You kept screaming, shouting, "Don't come close." Even when you were a stranger to me, I knew you needed someone to comfort you. You've been through a lot, and you've seen things. Your eyes reflected it all. Your once gentle eyes, which became full of fear, uncertainty. You felt controlled. The powers that be held you down. You were nothing but a pawn to them. And after fighting and fighting and fighting countless battles, you were left for dead. That's not okay. You were a victim of war. It doesn't matter which side you were on. You had no choice. You had to do what needed to be done. And it twisted you, changed you. You became someone else. You had to. Or else you will be broken. You can't continue being the way you were before. The you that cared for your friends, family. The you who tended to the gardens, who saw the blue skies above and treaded the soft grass below. Your green thumb that inspired many flowers and vegetables to grow. Your care attracted the birds and the bees and the horses. they'd flock all around you, and you'd be there for them. You'd care for them. And then, before you knew it, an edict was made. You were conscripted for war. You couldn't refuse. Someone had to go. It couldn't be your aging father, nor your ailing mother. You had a younger sibling, and you couldn't bear to imagine them bearing the tools of war. Better you than them. So you went. And where did that take you? Pain and suffering. You've seen blood. You've seen death. You've seen tragedies worse than that. But you had to fight. You had to protect your family, your homeland. It didn't matter what you became, as long as they were safe. You went from place to place. Had to kill. Because if you didn't, they would. The enemy didn't even look different from you. They had the same color of blood, the same flesh, the same eyes as yours, full of desperation. And so, you became what you had to become. You had to wear a mask. You knew one day it'd be the end of you. And that fateful day, you washed up ashore. That was when you saw me. A creature in the body of a human. And a snake. Your people wrote about us and called us Lamia. Perhaps there was a truth to the tales you've read. As you've seen my naked body, I should have been embarrassed. But I saw the fear in your eyes. I had to come to you, no matter what. It's okay, honey. You shot at me, but you missed. And another missed. Deep down, you were still the kind soul. You never had it in you to harm the innocent. Your conscience has been muddied, but your heart was still the same gentle you. The one that was surrounded by nature itself. The one that aspired to nothing but to protect their family. Eventually, you dropped your gun and submitted to my coils. I wrapped my tail around you, and despite my cold, scaly skin, you felt warmth that has escaped your grasp for years. It reminded you of home, that moment when your mother would prepare porridge for you in the morning, that moment with your family when you'd share in the same dinner table, eating together. The smiles of your sibling as you played together. The gentle rays of the sun as it shone on your skin when you laid down on the grass. You remembered, after all. The present you may have been tainted by the war, but the past wouldn't change. Exactly. You are who you are today because of all the experiences you've accumulated, the good, the bad, and most especially the good. Just because you've done bad doesn't mean you're a bad person. You're a good person who had to do what was necessary to protect those they loved. For the first time in forever, you shed tears, and I didn't even know what I was supposed to do. I cried with you. I cried with you. You never told me your tales back then. I didn't know your story. But I could feel the anguish in your cries. I could feel how much pain you had to endure. And it broke my heart. So I took you in. You hesitated. You said, "Leave me alone." But I cannot. I didn't love you back then. But I knew you were just like a cub, a defenseless little kitten. I mean, you were a grown human already. But you were tired. You looked defenseless. You relented. But eventually, you accepted. After all, what else could you do in a place so unfamiliar to you? The island did not have the same conveniences as your race did. But we have certainly learned from your people. Those tales where the Lamia would seduce humans and abduct them. They were all real. After all, Lamias could only survive by taking on a human and copulating with them. Well, one day I was supposed to do that too on my own and abduct a human. I couldn't get my thoughts off about you. Other Lamias wanted you too. I had to get rid of them, or else they would stop at nothing to get you. I couldn't have that. You're mine. You're mine alone. No one else's. It doesn't matter if they looked at me differently. But you, that time, you even called me a psychopath. I was hurt, but you knew I had to do things to protect you, to protect us. You eventually turned around and understood. Just like how you changed yourself. You understood. You knew it was inevitable. You kept saying, I'm sorry. And time again, I would say, it's okay. It's okay. I didn't mind dirtying my hands a little for you. It's okay. Now, look at where it landed us on. We're about to get married. Both souls battered by the things they had to do in order to protect the people they cared about, the people they love, about to be joined in marriage. It took a long time, but we're here. I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. My affection for you will never fade. My darling, my honey, my tiger. Now, get ready. I have to change into my wedding gown, after all. Now, no looking. And you have to get into your wedding outfit too. I'll see you at the altar. How about a kiss? Oh no, you have to hold it in. If we do it now, we'll never stop. Save it for after. Okay, tiger? See you. Soldier and Lamia, do you pledge to help each other to develop your hearts and minds, cultivating compassion, generosity, ethics, patience, enthusiasm, concentration, and wisdom as you age and undergo the various ups and downs of life, and to transform them into the path of love, compassion, joy, and equanimity? We do, recognizing that the external conditions in life will not always be smooth, and that internally your own minds and emotions will sometimes get stuck in negativity. Do you pledge To see all the circumstances as a challenge to help you grow, to open your hearts, to accept yourselves and each other, and to generate compassion for others who are suffering. We do, understanding that just as we are a mystery to ourselves, each other person is also a mystery to us. Do you pledge to seek to understand yourselves, each other, and all living beings, to examine your own minds continually, and to regard all the mysteries of life with curiosity and joy? We do. Do you pledge to preserve and enrich your affection for each other, and to share it with all beings, to take the loving feelings you have for one another and your vision of each other's potential and inner beauty as an example, and rather than spiraling inwards and becoming self-absorbed, to radiate this love out of words to all beings? We do. You may now kiss the bride. May you and your Lamia bride live happily ever after. For the extended version with the kiss and the honeymoon, including earlinks, download link in description. Also, go and check my very first ASMR, Stranded with the Lamia too.